Welcome back to Halswell House on this somewhat overcast day. There really is a feel of autumn in the air now. In this episode we continue our tour of the Manor House, but before that let's take a look at what's happened on the estate this month. On a beautifully sunny day earlier in the month, a fundraising event, Picnic in the Park, took place on the grounds, raising money for the local church here in Goathurst. At the Dovecot, the full extent of the issues are now evident, with the damaged section having been taken away and the repairs started. And it's been a fantastic summer over in Millwood, but all good things have to come to an end. If you've meant to visit but haven't or wanted to go back, we'll be opening each Sunday until the end of September. Details on all the usual social media platforms. If you haven't visited Millwood yet, you really should. It is quite a magical place. Anyway, we're back here in this hall, a great room that was possibly built in 1536 by Nicholas Halswell MP. As you see, at the moment we are still probably 2 or 3 years away from restoration beginning here. This window behind me was originally an external window, but with the extensions added in this direction, it became an internal one. And at the same time, this hall was converted into the manor's kitchens. These large windows that were even bigger originally still bathed this room in light. And with the huge fireplace in here as well, it still has that feeling of grandeur. Nowadays, there's no access to the upper floors from this part of the manor house, but it's assumed that there would have been a single spiral staircase right here that would have taken them up to the living quarters. This would have been part of the manor house's kitchens, with the fire here, cooking all the meats and the breads. In the middle here, there would have been a prep table with other tables all the way around, with clay jars and pots all over the place, and all of the cooking utensils hung either side of the fireplace. So this is the final room on the ground floor, with its wooden windows. There's no evidence anywhere of a fireplace, the only room in this part of the building without a fireplace. So it's a pretty sure bet that this would have been a cold store where meat would have been hanging, dairy products like milk and cheese would have been stored, as well as ale and wine. Now, before we have a look at the first floor, we have to wear our safety gear. Thank you.